Oh no, is it not working? Okay, sorry. Let me put it this way. You almost saw what I looked like, but don't worry about that. You're not missing much. So hey, come on, camera. Let's work. Let's work together, please. So, welcome back. How's it going? And thank you, all 0 of you, for sticking around. Sorry for being low-key petty because, well, I don't know. At this point, let's be petty because it's interesting. Okay, not really. So, yes, as you can see here, I actually caved in and became like everyone else, jumped that bandwagon of the Apple. And come on, camera, why are you not working? Let's work, please. And yes, I will work on this thing here. I know I can do this on the iPad itself, but I just got this a few days ago. And I'm a dinosaur. I don't know how to do that yet. I will figure it out eventually. Until then, you're going to see some ugliness on the reflection. I accept that, but here we are. Oh my God. And you might see what I look like. Should I wear a face mask? That would be interesting. And please excuse the stuff up there. There's nothing of interest. Unless you want to see junk. There's a lot of junk. You want to see junk? Let me see if I can take something out. No, let's not. Watch things fall down and I embarrass myself yet again. Why is this freaking being annoying? Okay. Oh my God. Oh, you can see my face. Hey, maybe I can wear a face mask. Why not? Ugh. Give me a second. Yep, they try to look what I look like and they left. So anyway, let's turn this sucker on. Let's not show what my password is. I have to remind myself of 81296. Did I just say it out loud? What I meant was pen, pencil, paper, banana, fish. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, you're going to see some ugliness here. So I started with this not knowing what the hell, people tend to go for tutorials. I don't do that because I have a short attention span and it sucks. And I just dive in and start working on this thing. And it didn't come with this. I had to buy this separately. Freaking lame, but here we are. So this is the first thing I did. Kind of ugly. Very ugly, but here we are. I know I could probably do this on the iPad itself, but I'm a dinosaur and yeah, not that impressive. I know. I think I could do a lot better as a traditional painting, and that's fine. That's fine. Okay, next one, since no one's there. One person showed up, then 4, then 1, then they dipped on out. What else is new, am I right? Yes. I also try my best not to laugh in between sentences, but no promises. This is new for me. Okay, so this is the second attempt I did. Please excuse my name. So, this one is based off a thumbnail I found on YouTube, funny enough. And this was quite attention grabbing. I can say that much. And it's basically some guy as a spider hybrid. Maybe this is the literal Spider-Man if they took that whole, what is that? The whole toxic waste thing seriously. And if it's someone's original work, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that person's name. I just saw the thumbnail and I thought it was cool. And I figured, let's draw this and see how this turns out. And it turned out a lot better than I anticipated. However, I am a little bit petrified as to figuring out how to color this because I'm not very good at coloring yet. This is my second attempt at using iPad. All right. And so I don't want to show my name too long. Okay. And I don't want to show my face too much either. Let me figure something out. So yes, I only did those 2 drawings on Procreate and it's okay for the time being. And I'm slowly adjusting to digital art. I used to do this long time ago in a galaxy far, far away using the Photoshop. Ugh, I know. People still use it, don't get me wrong. It's just really, my stuff crashes. Okay, so I will get onto this later on. I want to get this done and out of the way. Let me let this not be too distracting. And I hope I don't knock it over. So I have some works in progress and it includes this thing here. I'll get to that in a bit. And I was supposed to show this last time or the time before, and I did not, but I'll show it this time. Then I will start drawing. So yes, this is card art. I finally got around to this. This is not done yet. Sent, what is this? Rilakuma with Koguma? I forgot his name. And then more cute things because I like them and they're easy and I get a break from all the crazy details I usually do. There's nothing wrong with that, even though this is a lot of details for cute things, but I still like them. And then it took me a while to remember what the name of this movie was. It's called They Live. And I may do a bigger version of this, and maybe I will make myself like this because, hey, we're all capitalist pigs, apparently. So I don't know. This may be an interesting thing to do a self-portrait as. And I'd have to figure out how do I paint myself like this. We'll see. This one's not done yet. This is Kaneda Shiro. Was this the first name? Shiro. Needs work, obviously. It's getting there. I'm going to paint over this, unfortunately. This is my old dog. Poor thing. And this is Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, it's just carbon copy at this point. But I did like the first game. Well, the one on PS1, not the one prior to that. This one was, I think I only liked this one, and afterwards it kind of just went downhill. But that's just me. Everyone else may like the other stuff. I don't know. And this is just a simple boat scenic painting. It looks like bullets, but I'm pretty sure they are tiny little rowboats. And that's it for that. And then this I found on Target. And I remembered seeing on the back side that they have functioning school supplies. What caught my eye was this tiny little sketchbook. Well, it's supposed to be a notepad, but it's blank, as you can see here. And yes, I'm going to do art on here, but not today. Okay, it's too small. But I did start something. Open, dang you. So this is the first one I did. Please excuse my name. So this is quite tiny. It is just a small sketch of a cat running in snow. Very cute. And then the second one was Yzma. Yes, and that's all I have. So these are like the tiny works of progress. Will I buy more of these? I'm going to try not to develop a new addiction. No promises there, I'm sorry. But yes, they have some functioning materials. I don't want to show that too much. I don't want to use them and then they get wrecked up because when I start using art supplies in general, I wreck shit up and it's embarrassing. But it is what it is. But I like that it's tiny and easy to store away. Get over there. Okay, and so last one. I was supposed to show this maybe a stream or two ago and I forgot. I got distracted. This is a Pringles canister. I don't know what I'm doing. But I was like, oh, this would be an interesting flavor, maple syrup flavor. But I think they did that a while ago. So it's not an impressive, creative flavor, but who cares? I just wanted to paint this pig. And then I use this as a container, and not a very useful container for this Matryoshka doll. I think that's what they're called. I'm not Russian, okay? But they have blank nesting dolls on Amazon for sure. I don't know what other place they have. Maybe Michael's, I don't know. But eventually I got around to painting. This is basically my self-portrait, unfortunately. Yes. And I do love the designs. And, well, what they do is way better than whatever the heck I did. But I thought this was still cute. And they're all still on my face, unfortunately. And so I did like a little scenery here on their tummies. And yeah, I don't even know if that's correct. And I'm not even good at showing things. Like, go over there, la la la. And then it gets smaller, obviously, and smaller and smaller. I think this is supposed to be a winter scene. I'm not very symmetrical at these things. And yeah, people are not impressed. I think they're doing it out of spite because I post the Korean War movie. And let us not support the artist because she supports the Korean War. I said I was not going to bring it up, but oh well. Yeah. Go ahead. Don't support me. That's what else is new. I got nothing better to do. So yes, I did a watermelon version. I thought this one was really good. I kind of want to do this again. And I thought this was pretty neat. And I like this little, I need to redo some of these scenes, I swear. Yep, out they go. Oops. And then this is supposed to be a pudding with Kiroi Tori from Rilakuma. I thought this was cute, but yes, as you can tell, it's getting quite small. The detail work is a bit rough, but you know what they look like. That's the important part. And unfortunately, this is the very last one. I think I had a brief period where I did not finish this project because of this. I couldn't figure out what the hell do I paint on this one. I just caved in and just did a why did I paint a rose? Yes, somehow on this tiny itty bitty little doll, I managed to paint a rose, and I could not make the eyes big, so I did like a happy closed eye facial expression. And yes, I was insane to try to put as much little details as I can. I need to remember to make a reel of this. I did actually, and it was too short. This deserves to be more appreciated. I have like at least 2 more of these are blank. No, one is blank and the other one is I have 2, but I lost the other one. But I have one that I want to repaint. I put it somewhere stupid yet again. I want to paint over both of them, and I don't know what exactly to paint on them again. While I can use my face again because I am my own best guinea pig, I also want to do something else, and I've yet to figure out. I did consider using my family, but sometimes they'll get super picky, like, don't put laugh lines on me. And I'm like, but that's what you have. That's all we have. That's normal. And they don't want to see the laugh lines on their caricatures. And I get that because we all have laugh lines. It's fine. You have laugh lines into your little itty bitty baby. And yet people don't want to see laugh lines as adults. Logic is weird. Anyway, so yes, this is what I have for this little craft project. Will I do another one? Or these little, I have a smaller one, half of the size. I want to work on that for sure. And I misplaced it. Where will it go? I don't know. But yes, these altogether were quite fun to do. And I think they're kind of funny to create your own weird ass flavors. And I need to find them. Where did I put them? I don't know. So, okay. I didn't realize this shows my reflection a lot, and I did show my face a tiny bit. Ugh, it's not a good angle. It's never a good angle from this perspective, all right? We all know that. We can all be supermodels, like, from that angle, okay? It's okay. And they laughed, and I'm crying. Well, not real crying, just in my mind crying. Is there a word for that? Please, I want to eat this too. Okay, so right now I have an idea on what to draw. I did some minor research. It's okay for that. Hopefully I can turn on something. Oh, I need to lower the volume because I need to turn on a video so my phone doesn't shut down, even though I should charge it. I'm not doing that. How many minutes? 13. I was wasting time. Lovely. Okay. So now I will try something like this. And I guess I'll see. I don't want to show my face right now. I did technically, and people ran screaming and crying, and oh well. So yes. Hi. Okay. This is so ugly. Maybe I just put this here. There we go. Oh no, there's a light. No matter what I do, it's ugly. Okay, now I gotta do the password turned off. God, is there a way to make not this? Okay. Let's do new. Okay, so you can't really see. Yay, thank you. Okay. Good to know. Now what the heck? So while I did camera, let's focus. Let's focus, please. Okay. Oh, let me see. Oh, this is not turning on. Okay, so While I was using this, sometimes this freaking pen turns off on its own when it feels like it, and it irritates me. And yes, that's what I need. Camera, stop it. Stop it. Okay, so lovely. That's what I need right now. Which one did I use? I guess I just did this one. Okay. So bear in mind, I don't know what I'm doing. I want to make this clear. I tried this. I did not look at enough tutorials. I would glance at them, you know, from this thumbnail. I would click a little bit, I didn't do that. Okay. I was like, oh, okay, it's there. Let's figure something out. That's my process, unfortunately. Just being honest. And if you're going to be like, hey, this is wrong, you're not supposed to do it that way. Like, oh my God. Chill out. Calm your boobs. So right now, let's see how many. Okay, so I have what is that? What is that? What is that? That's new. Okay, so I was going crazy. Camera, why must you forsake me? Come on, please cooperate. Okay, so now I have to figure out what the heck I'm doing. So this is what I want, but I'm going to fix it. People keep going in and out. I need to accept that. Accept it, woman. I know. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, you fool. You have this set to white. Okay, what can I use? Maybe this is pretty. Okay, maybe this. Yeah, it took me 16, almost 17 minutes to get started. And oh wait, no, I'm supposed to be like those artiste people and use different colors. Okay, fine. I'll follow your ways. Jesus. What's going on here? Help me. Okay, so this is not right. So this is going to happen a lot where I don't know what I'm doing. Like, you're supposed to know what you're doing. Like, no, I don't. I don't know shit. Well, I know things, I just don't tell people. Okay, so this is not working out. I have to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so maybe I want it a little chubby. I want chubby things today, okay? I already did King Tut. I already did that sniper. I want to make something cute, but a bit technical, all right? Is that okay? Do we need to consult HR to confirm that is okay? Okay, so oh my God, I'm trying to work here and it's being a little bitch. All right, I know I can do this on iPad, but I don't know how to do that yet. I'll figure it out later. But right now, this is how I do things. And it's not usually in my favor. And people laugh. What else is new? Okay, maybe this is kind of big. This looks like a toilet. And it's messed up because I know this character's arms are like here. I'll make it. Okay, this is not good. This looks like a toilet seat. So my mindset, okay, let's make it a little smaller. It still looks like a toilet seat, but it's a cute toilet seat. Behold my power of making excuses for my errors and flaws. Okay, so we have that. And he needs short legs because we can. Do I have to lift it up? Oh my god. This is my first time using this stuff online. I know I should do this on the thing. I know, but I'm not. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. And there's someone outside with a chainsaw, and it's not a horror movie thing. It's just there's yard work happening around this time of year, and I hate it. It's beyond my control, unfortunately. Oh my god, this is really irritating. I might not do this too long. This pissed me off. I might just do on my sketchbook, actually, and then do this off camera. But this is a good idea, I think. And this is ugly. Okay, so I'm going to put this away because this sucks. I'll just use my sketchbook. Once I figure out how to do this on the iPad, never fear, I will do this. Plus, if you were here earlier, you would see my face. Yeah, there's face reveal because people are too lazy to go on my Instagram. I totally get that. I am lazy to go on my own Instagram. Okay, no, I'm not. Where did I put my sketchbook? That's a good question. Where are you, stupid? What the heck? Where did I put it? That's not... Oh, there it is. I found it. Be right back. Yeah, I think my camera does not like iPad. My bias is biting me in the ass. Not literally. That's disgusting. But yes, it's... So I can work on this again. And I don't want to. Actually, I could, but I already did this two live streams ago. Let's take a break from this, all right? Let's do what I wanted to do, but in... Oh my god, this camera's a piece of shit. I have to buy a new one, I swear. Ugly mouse, why do you do things to me? So anyway, let's just be traditional. Until I figure out how to do the thing on iPad, I'm be on here. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm wasting time, but this is the learning process at its finest, where I find out that a lot of things I want to do does not work out. People think I fuck around and laugh at me. Probably in theory, I don't know. And I have to salvage what I can and do something else. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so anyway. Okay, what I wanted was a little bit of the head being bigger. And then he has a bit of a toilet seat going on. Not a literal one, just, it doesn't have to be that big, maybe a little smaller. So, yep, toilet seat, very comfy. I know that. But then I have to extend his limbs, his appendages a little longer. Oh, God, the ice cream is talking. And yes, I while I want cute things, I also want some detail crammed in, which is why I feel like this showcases the kinds of stuff I am interested in. Oh my god, this is going to be a little bit weird because this one is quite of a chunky detail, but I'm going to make him chubby anyway. And he needs a bit of a leg. And I bet a whole bunch of people, they're like, this is not the Korean War. Why are you not talking about the Korean War? Because everyone else is doing it for me. God. And I'm not that kind of person to just always talk. I feel like on YouTube, you have to act a certain way. Because if you post things, you have to act a certain way and have a certain aesthetic, play a certain role. And I can't do that, okay? So I feel like if I don't act a particular way, and this is not just me on YouTube, this is just me in general, people don't like that. It's like, you're supposed to act like this. Because you are this, you're supposed to act like that. And if it turns out, oh, I don't do that, or I didn't know that was a thing, or I don't want to do that, then people get mad and insult you sometimes. I don't know why. It's like, and maybe that's considered a dodged bullet. Like, I don't have to talk to you either, okay? You have choices. I assume so. And people don't like that and get angry. I don't know. Oh. I did start that dystopian Zashiki Buddha pig thing, And then I didn't like the idea, so I painted over it and used my icon for YouTube. And the painting is too big. I don't like it. But I am adding a bit more details. So, yeah, it's quite irritating. But yeah, I don't know. I just tired. I'm always tired. They don't tell you that much about what happens when you turn to an adult and then you're just tired all the time. And there are inside jokes about being tired. And yeah. And then it gets to a point where I know, I get it. I'm tired all the time. But I think as long as I'm moving around, I'm fine. I don't drink coffee. No, I don't. The few times I tried, I think I tried last year on vacation. I felt so uncomfortable. And so, yeah, after that, I was like, oh, okay, so I definitely don't have any more coffee. And I think prior to that, the last time I did have coffee was in 2011. So that's a huge time gap from 2011 to 2023 that I had coffee. And that was because it was free. I was much younger back then, and it was free. And I was at work at 7 in the morning, so I had to get some coffee. And funny enough, I did not get those jitters, or I was just, oh, it's right there. I might as well drink it. And then that was it. But after a long time of not having it, oh, I did not feel good. I was very uncomfortable. And yeah, I just did not have it anymore. And people keep trying to insist, it's good for you. It's good for you. Researchers said it's good for you. I'm like, no, I don't want it. If my body says it's not good for me, I'm not going to take it. Okay. Don't peer pressure me. Okay. So toilet head here. Let's see. How do I do this? This is a good question. I don't know. So I'm not going to do that thing with the no eraser challenge. So if there is erasing, that's okay. Okay, and I have to make everything much smaller. Because if it's too big, I have to extend his body a lot longer, and I don't want to do that. I think this is based off a unfinished resin painting kit, and sometimes they have some of animals with human-like bodies. I don't know if that counts as a furry, but I don't know. I don't know the lore or the terms anymore. I don't know. Stop making up new shit, okay? Or make not too weird, please. It's hard to keep track. I don't like things that much to go that deep into that kind of stuff. No, thank you. Okay, so I actually need to finish these sketchbooks. Do any of you have sketchbooks? For those of you who actually draw, I don't know. I don't have any art friends nearby me. They're all far away. Unfortunately, I wish I could draw with them and all that stuff and just geek out on shit. But I am quite awkward, so it's not going to be a fun time for me. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a comical matter for other people, but for me, I'll be, oh my god, I'm stupid again. And so anyway, yes, I wish I can. My god, my points getting across is so difficult because I'm multitasking technically. So yeah, I have to figure this out on a smaller scale, or I have to make the body a lot longer. I don't want to do that because I want to keep this cute little form intact and short, but these details might try to throw me off, and it's doing a good job already. Yay. But let's challenge ourselves. And if I fail, you can laugh at my expense. Sweet deal, right? Okay, I don't know. Okay, let me see if I can raise it up a bit, because when I draw flat down and I'm at this angle and it's a weird angle, I cannot. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the like. I appreciate all of them because I don't get a lot because people don't like the things I make on the shorts. I said I wasn't going to bring up the Korean War, and here I am repeating about it like 5 times. Okay. What is this? Why does this look like a toilet seat? A very fancy toilet seat. Would you wear this? I mean, well, they probably go into space or something. Okay, and then this part. I'm not going to copy the entire outfit. So the good thing about Cute Thing is you can omit certain areas when you don't have to, when you want it more simplified. The bad side is it might make it a little too cartoony, so there's kind of, you have to balance it out, and I don't know how to do that. I just throw in what I can cram in and then hope for the best. That's basically it. Okay. This is why I decided to not be an art teacher. I did try temporarily with little kids. It did not work out. There was a kid being a little butthole, and he was drawing poop and stuff, and he just kind of treated the class like a joke, and I just wanted yeah, kids are like that. Okay, they're not all sweet little angels and will, comply to your every whim. No, they're not. There's always those bad apples you just want to throw out the window. Okay, you feel that, I feel that. Let's accept that it is a feeling, but that did not deter me from not having a kid. Okay. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, so now do this. Well, this makes maybe okay. So there's a slight tilt here, so I don't have to do all of it here. Yay! Excuses are fun. 33 already? Jeez. The time, I mean. Okay, so this is okay. This is here. Actually, the good thing about this, I could take a picture of it on the iPad and then just copy it on there. There is also that option. I can do that. I haven't tried that yet, so okay. So yes, the Procreate thing. I was originally meaning to use the Procreate, but as for those earlier looking, it was not good. I had a slight accidental face reveal, so if you want to go back to this afterwards, by all means, it was ugly. The angle was ugly. Of course, from that angle, it's always ugly. Yes. And so the camera was not cooperating with the lighting. Yes, I know there is an option to do that directly from the iPad, but I don't know how yet because I dinosaur, okay? I'll figure it out eventually, just not now. I had things to do, and yes. It's okay if things don't go your way. Just make sure you have a backup. I think that's a good thing about having traditional art. Yes, you will fail, but at least you don't have to worry too much. What is that? Oh, there's some things on here. Okay, so it is within this range. That's good. Okay, so I don't have to add extra things, and I could wing something up more or less. All right, so what a fancy toilet seat necklace. Okay, so of course this will not be the whole thing. I will add a little bit of the details later on. Now, shoulders. Do you have shoulders, oh pig? Probably not. What are those things? Oh, okay, so I made a boo-boo. Okay. So, as I've mentioned before, I am not the cleanest pencil artist, all right? And that's fine. Just because I think it depends on what you're doing. If you are a pencil artist, you only do pencils, there's no inks, and this is your, that is your skill, that's great, do that. But you have to make your pencils clean. I'm not in that department. fortunately or unfortunately, depending on on your stance. But this one, yeah, I just want the general idea, and I will fill it out later with pens and colors eventually. And since I paint on the sketchbook, as you can, that's not painting. Like, yeah, painting. This will most likely be painted on if I like this enough. I don't really do sketchbooks anymore just because I don't have enough time. The surface area is too big. That's why I settle for like card art size like this. And I get things so much done a lot faster. And so that's what I've been doing this whole time. It helps speed things up by a landslide. And I like that a lot. And so I have more work produced. However, yes, the quality of the details they're not as great, but you know, you have to realize, oh, the tiny hand. He's not supposed to have tiny hands, but let's give him tiny hands. The cat doesn't have hands, so let the pig have some hands too. All right, so, oh gosh, yeah. The problem is I also have a weakness in drawing hands. I should do a hands exercise, but I don't like it. I don't want to learn. I'm just kidding. I do like learning, but I am slow at it, unfortunately. Especially if it's things I'm not good at. I mean, welcome human nature. So, yes. Oh, that's kind of cute. He has long arms. Let's not think too hard. Okay, so right now we have to go to his stubby. I have to stretch out his legs, unfortunately. Okay. And, okay. But if I stretch this out, I have to stretch out. Okay, see, so you have to consider. So this is when you start stretching things out, everything else must stretched out as well. Sorry, I know how to talk, just not on Thursdays. So anyway, okay, here. They have like little fanny packs on the knees or lower leg areas. I don't know. So that means I have to extend this a bit further. Okay, let's pretend these are hands. These balls of fire are hands. Okay, and then little feet here. And a little foot here. This is kind of weird. Okay, maybe I could do this instead and make it a little bit like baggier pants. Okay, so this is kind of weird. Not too bad for now. It could go so wrong in a matter of minutes if I'm not careful. Because I never did this before, funny enough. This is kind of cute. I like it. Okay, and then there's some weird little strappy thing from here to around here. I don't know. So, like I mentioned, this is not meant to be pretty. This is just the general outline. I always have to emphasize that just because. Okay, so he is definitely top heavy. No. Maybe I can make the feet a little bigger. And when I try to make things bigger, it's just going to turn to little blobby potatoes. Give him. Okay. That's not too bad. Let's give him a little belly, though. I want him to have a little belly. So something like this. This is all right. This is good. Okay, and then there's something here. And then something there and balls. Okay. All right. Yay. Okay. So even though my iPad was giving my camera conflicting problems, I managed to come up with something. And y'all left. Okay, that's okay. I'm fine. So right now, I will probably do some of the inking. Since some people kept showing up, that gives me more reason to consider doing the ink work. So, all right. So I keep having problems with micron pens lately. They keep drying up like maybe a time or 3 where I try to use them and they decide not to work. Now I need a tiny ice cream break that's starting to melt. Well, if you want to know what this flavor is, it's actually buko salad with fruits, mixed fruits and jellies. Buko is just Tagalog for young coconut. That's it. And so it is a much shorter name. I missed it. Okay. So now I gotta do the inking. What am I doing? Okay. So I do not do the whole sweeping singular motion. I can't do that to save my life. I'm not good at inking. Actually, yeah, I'm better at inking, but not in a sense where it's all clean and precise initially. It is still messy. I accept that. But then as things start to look more precise and there are specifics filled out, then I can figure how to make things make sense. And that's the best way I can explain how I do things, unfortunately. I wish I was joking. If I knew how to explain how to do art things, I would be more than happy to share. I don't like the whole gatekeeping thing. Like, well, it depends on the person. If they are nice to me, I don't mind sharing. But if they're buttholes, of course. But sometimes they don't tell you I'm a butthole. Don't tell me your secrets. I don't know who would do that, but it really depends. But yes, I don't want to gatekeep on such things. But for me, unfortunately, I don't know how to teach art. If I could, I would. I swear. It's just I'm not very good at it. It's just do this thing, then fill it out. See, it's not very good. Thank you for the like, by the way. I don't know if they are around or they left, but I still appreciate it. Even though, yes, okay, you know what? Screw it. I will still bring up the Korean War stuff, but not so much the war itself, but it's more like what I deal with the comments and answering them. I don't reply to all of them just because if you see how much I see, you would not, okay? You would not. And I don't think you would blame me. Should I be those people who read the comments out loud? I don't want to be mean, okay? Even though they're somewhat mean to me, I have been reported. Yeah. That I had been reported, but I didn't know until someone admitted it. And I'm pretty sure that person is not the first one. I'm quite sure. But they got upset that I could not be reported because I'm not monetized. I think they assume because I'm making all these views and comments and subscribers, they assume that, oh, you're making money. No, I'm not. I'm not. Not yet, but I'm not. So they're quite butthurt about that. I try my best not to laugh at people, but sometimes when I see some of the comments, I try really hard not to be mean. Okay, I this is why I don't respond to a lot of them. I can be quite mean, or it sounds like I'm being super defensive, so I don't waste anyone's time. Like, yes, say your piece, even if it's stupid, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it's not true. You have the right to say what you want. I'm not going to be like, oh, I am triggered, must destroy, I'm not like that, okay? Okay. Of course, yes, don't get me wrong. It's not like, oh man, that's not very nice. And I had several of those instances. But at the same time, I will not remove your comments. If they are what they are and that's what you think, all right then. All right. Okay. As I know on social media when people find things that hurt them, and I get it, it is hurtful. Words do hurt, despite what people and people try to be edgy and like you should take it how it is. That's how I think. This is me. Like okay, yeah, fine, but just be aware that how you say things and how people interpret them later on just don't be surprised when you get a very visceral reaction from some people, okay? Just bear that in mind. And I was aware of that when posting these shorts, okay? I was aware. I don't like some of the reactions. I can admit that. But at the same time, let's exercise free speech as long as they do not intend to harm. All right. Let's be nice. And people don't like to say being nice. That's so artificial. That's so blah. That's not natural. Blah. What's wrong with being nice sometimes? You don't have to have this chip on your shoulder and you have to pick fights. You really don't have to do that. I think it's because I don't want high blood pressure and I don't want that on other people or subscribers. Don't have high blood pressure, okay? Especially if it's in your genetics. Don't have high blood pressure, please. So yes, but overall, despite the craziness, despite the anger, I am still appreciative for those who are subscribing. Thank you so much. And as for those asking for the title, I will get back to that later today. I do try to answer every day, but if I'm tired, there will be a brief pause, but that does not mean I will not respond to you unless you're kind of rude. I also have a choice to not respond, and you can go look for the title yourself, okay? So if you want the title, it's okay to ask nicely. There's nothing, even just saying title, okay, I will give you that, okay? Or movie, please. Or like, yeah, even if you're please, like, thank you, that's nice. But then if you're going to be like, what's the title of this comedic tragedy, I'm like, next. Okay. So yeah, when you're asking for things, don't parents teach you to be nice? Or any guardian or whoever's in charge of you when you're young, don't they teach you to be nice? Okay, family's messaging me, sorry. Let's see here. What else do I have? Sorry, I'm like focusing on this stuff and rambling. But yeah, I am appreciative of those who subscribed, who do make the comments, bad, good, or what is that? And then, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just behave. Please behave. Yeah. So, let's see here. What else is there? Okay, so this is wearing a kind of a thingy here. Good to know. And then let's this is gonna take a while. So I'm not gonna finish this online, unfortunately. But just so you know, this is an interesting demonstration in case technology does not work in my favor and I take out ye old sketchbook to save the day, and it did. Yeah, it did. I'm like, oh my god, because yes, I've reiterated many times on here, excuse me, that if technology does not work in my favor, I just started using iPad/Procreate, and the camera decides, you know what? Let's fuck shit up. Let's give you a hard time. I will give up and do something else. And as I demonstrated with this sketchbook instead. And that's okay. Annoying, but okay. Because I was planning to use the Procreate and show what I can do. And I don't know how to do the whole thing on the iPad itself yet, but I'll figure it out. And I'm not in a hurry to do that, so expect me to show screen caps on Instagram or whatever, how I have works in progress and finished pieces until I figure things out. Being a dinosaur has its disadvantages, unfortunately. A stubborn dinosaur, okay, but them's the breaks. Oh god, I think I did a boo-boo, but let's try to be consistent here. Good luck. What is that? Okay, did I make a boo-boo? Oh, no. Okay, so there's one here. There's one here. Okay. Hopefully it's even. If not, oops. Well, how will I fix it? Good question. Actually, I just use acrylic paint. So this is not white. It's an off-white sort of thing going on. Okay. Okay, so this is that. And there's supposed to be spaces here, but I don't have that kind of time. So I have to tighten things up a lot. That's fine. Not really, but it is what it is. Oh, this is cute. I want one. Oh, the last stream I thought was kind of funny because right when I was complaining about Disney, YouTube shut down my live stream, and it was a more than one incident. The second time I did mention, oh, I got cut off. I was just joking that, oh, maybe the YouTube gods got pissed off because I was ranting about Disney, and I just left it at that. But then my second stream continued into 41 minutes. However, when I checked online, because right after I do these live streams, I watch them all over again because I'm a narcissist. Okay, I just try to make sure what I screwed up on, and I have a bunch of screw ups on here, so that'll be fun to watch. But then yes, I watched the second live stream continuing from the cutoff one, and then it cut me off after 21 minutes. Instead of the 41 minutes, it said I completed. What the fuck? Does anyone know what that is? Or is that just like really bad connection? I did ask my yield editor what's up with that, and he mentioned that, oh, I had the similar problem until I connected directly with the Ethernet something, and my eyes glazed over. But basically, I have to not use the Wi-Fi and use the cord directly for the internet connection to be a lot stronger. So it's already used in the other room, and I don't know how to do that right now. So I will figure it out eventually if I have those kinds of technical difficulties. But that was really like this happened 3 times so far, but it's not too bad. Unless it is a frequent problem, then I will consider having a direct cord into the internet thingy downstairs. I will think about it thusly. Let's see. Let me look again. So let's see here. There's some extra details on here, and that is fine. Also, thank you for showing up. You don't have to chat or anything. Just hang around if you like. I want to be friendly, but whenever I do, people leave. I don't know what's up with that. I won't make fun, I swear. If I make fun, it's just like a nervous sort of habit I have. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Don't leave me. Okay, sorry. I have nervous outbursts sometimes. It's either comical or embarrassing. Just pick your poison as to how you think it is. So anyway, yes, right now I guess this will be a space astronaut pig. It's kind of cute. I like it. Oh, did I mess up? You know what? We don't have to do the exact same, let's change it up a smidge. Let's make some mistakes. Let's make things asymmetrical because I like to make excuses for myself. Yes. They do that in Final Fantasy series all the time, so it's fine. Isn't it fun to make excuses for your mistakes? God, I do that all the time. So yes, anyway, let's see here. We have, okay, there's an outline here. I guess I will do that. It will probably be terrible. But what else is new? Okay, so there's this. Okay, here and here. I'm surprised no one has asked me, how come you're putting Korean war movies? I wouldn't mind answering that, more or less. I'm surprised no one asked, despite how people sound in the comments. I have live streams. You can use it. It's fine. Just, well, of course, there's always those set standards of behave, be nice, don't pick on each other. As for myself, yeah, of course I get butthurt and all that stuff, but at the same time, it depends on what you say. I also had to remind myself to not laugh so much after every sentence. I am failing that quota today, unfortunately. Still looks like a toilet seat. Dang it. It's a fancy toilet seat. In case shit happens. Okay, so this one has things here. I'll probably make those more into an oval. Let's hide that mistake. Oh god, this is really detailed. So I'm not going to do as much detail, unfortunately. I think I can get away with that with the iPad. But this one, this is the rough draft stages. That's fine. That's always fine. Okay, that side is... Okay, because this is supposed to be here, but this is supposed to be longer. Okay. And this one is here. And I'm going to screw it up again. Yay! And they laughed. Okay. All right, so what else can I talk about? What do I have on my friggin' list? My list of disappointments. Okay, I did the whips. I did the failure of not talking about the Korean War, but I did anyway. But in terms of the comments and activity, there's not much. iPad failure. Okay. Oh yeah, I kind of messed up there. I messed up there a little bit. Genetic disorders from animals. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I can talk about that a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of what. So one of the cats I shown in my iPad, it's those I think they're called munchkin cats. Instead of the cats that have cats tend to have long legs. But the munchkin cats, their legs are like cut off by half. They're very short legs, similar to like that hot dog. I can't pronounce German words and not sound like an idiot, but the hot dog. And also the corgi, the Welsh corgi, they have short legs. And so these cats have those short legs, and they are adorable, and they're very cute, but it is apparently a genetic disorder for those cats. They're not supposed to have short legs, and they have a whole bunch of physical problems, like maybe hip displacements or some, when it comes to having things they're not supposed to have, they have a whole bunch of problems in life, and it's really difficult for them. But some of them may be okay, and that's how they are, but there are some that are not as fortunate as those other cats that can live through life with short little stubby legs. And so I think because they look so cute, more people had a demand for those munchkin cats, and they are cute. I can't deny that, but then they're not supposed to be like that. And I feel like not just cats, also dogs have those sorts of genetic disorders that they favor, like, the pug or the bulldog, where their face looks like it's smushed with a frying pan, that old joke. But and they breathe weird, and they scream, and they sound like they have seasonal allergies since they came out of their out of the womb. And I feel bad. I mean, yes, they're cute, but I just feel bad for their breathing, like, ugh. And I think there was, I remembered some while back, they had corrective nose surgeries for dogs. And I was like, what? And they open the nostril holes a bit more, I think. And the dog can breathe a lot better. It doesn't snore while it's alive or asleep, or maybe it's a lot more minimal for them to snore after the corrective nostril surgery. I was like, oh, okay, that's all right. That's good for them. Also, the Shar-Pei, that one's kind of normal. They do have the wrinkly skin, and while it is, for fighting, it's like a defense mechanism when they are in fights with other dogs or whatever animals that they encounter. They also have a kind of disorder where the eyelids sort of fold into their eyeballs, something like that, and they need a kind of eye surgery. So dogs have also been receiving eye surgery for that kind of problem. And so sometimes they get them as puppies. So there's sometimes videos or what is it? Images of Shar-Pei puppies with little eye sutures on their little eyelids. And they look they already look sad with the wrinkles. And then you add eye sutures to that. Like, oh my God, those poor little babies. But they need that to see properly or prevent further infection if they keep irritating the eye. So that is more of a necessity than cosmetic procedures. But there are some cases where it is mostly cosmetic, but there may be certain conditions. I think one of them was, what was it? Ear cropping. Usually that happens to, I think, from what I remember, pit bulls. They would get that. And I think to some degree, Doberman pinschers, some of them do get that. And I thought people stopped doing that, but they're still happening. I was like, oh, okay. That's kind of messed up. I don't agree with it, but some people like that kind of aesthetic. And yeah, they don't need it. Most times they don't need it, but I think there's some reason. I forgot what it was. My dad was a veterinarian, and so I learned about that kind of stuff. So there may be a medical reason why they need the ears cropped, but for the most part, it sounds pretty cosmetic related. Like those are the reasons, like the look. And I was like, what? That's so stupid. And I don't know. I just feel bad for those poor dogs to have to deal with that just because I like this look and then they do it. Like, what the hell? But some people opt out, and so there's some dogs, pit bulls in particular, they have floppy ears and they're so cute. Why would they cut off the ears, crop the ears? And I don't know. I'm biased. I like floppy dog ears. They're very cute. But there may be a reason behind that. But I don't like the reason. I just like their floppy ears. Very cute. And yes, I hope they don't do that stuff anymore, but I think some places they're fine with ear cropping, unfortunately. What does this have to do with this? I don't know. I ran out of things to talk about. I will wrap this up soon. This got kind of longer than I expected. But that's fine. I wasn't around yesterday. Oh, I should apologize. Yes, I'm sorry. I did say that in the title. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen, but yeah, I woke up feeling sick. I don't know what I was not lately. There's some foods I've been eating. I found out, oh, I can't have that anymore, and I felt sick. And then I also developed a cold because it got warm again. It's warm now by our standards. It's warm, and so the temperatures at night also drop. So it's improving, but at a very annoying pace. I don't understand what's up with that either. Okay, I do not control the weather, and so while it's warm, when you start sweating and you have a cold sweat sometimes at random parts of the day, it messes you up. Well, it messes me up. And so I did not feel well yesterday, but I had to do errands yesterday. So while I wanted to stay home and just crash, I did sleep a little bit, but then I had to also do errands and catch up on a very important thing I had to take care of. And when I start repeating things, that's how serious it is. Yes. So yeah, I did not have a live stream yesterday, and I'm sorry. I wanted to do one, but I had to take care of some things. Otherwise, I will never get it done. And today I almost did not show up because it's freaking gorgeous outside. It was a lot warmer today than yesterday, and I wanted to go out and just have a nice walk and chill the fuck out. And I was like, you know what, forget it. I'll end up spending money if I do. So I decided to just hang out here. All 0 of you. I'm going to be bringing that up, unfortunately. So, yeah. Despite having the 0 people, I don't mind just staying at home and enjoying a good day to draw and testing out stuff that failed miserably online. And there was a brief face reveal, yuck, and it was the most unflatteringest of unflattering angles. But who doesn't have that, okay? I know on internet people like to criticize, like, ew, you look like a toenail, you know. It's like, Jesus. I swear, people don't like to be kind anymore. And they are. It's just that doesn't get covered in the news too much. And if it does, it's like years and years and years later. Like, man. They're out there. They're just not as popular as extreme news, unfortunately. Like freaking P. Diddy and J. Lo and all that stuff. Oh my God. Do you guys ever keep up with the celebrities? I don't, but because of internet, they keep up, and then I end up seeing it by accident. Like that whole stuff with Puff Daddy, or what is his name anymore? I remember him being Puffy, then Puff Daddy, then P. Diddy, and then now he is a convicted felon. Now I don't know. Like, sheesh, man, this dude, I think they confirmed that he was also the reason Tupac died. I don't know. I'm like, what? I'm tired. I'm not very good at keeping track with celebrities because I don't care. They're not here to pay my taxes. They're not here to unclog the toilet. They're never, like, yes, you can sing, you can dance, you can show off the monies, you can do halftime shows and concerts, but you're not here at 3 a.m. helping unclog a toilet because someone threw in a piece of clay. Okay, not that happened here, but you're not helping. So don't expect me to watch your stuff. Yeah, I don't have this fixation with celebrities. I know a lot of it's gotten to an unhealthy doses nowadays, especially with social media involved. I don't see the appeal. Like, yeah, oh shoot, I messed up. It's supposed to be here. It's okay. Or I can do, let's see here. Maybe this. Okay, because I screwed up. That's fine. That's totally fine. No, it's not, but it's okay. Let's push on. Let's embrace our mistakes and flaws and hide it with pen. Okay. I wonder how long I can do this. I don't want to be those people that leave their live streams on so long and they take a dump. And I mean, not on the camera. I mean, they go to the bathroom and take a dump and then they take their sweet time before coming back. I don't like doing that. Okay. I mean, I guess if you're super famous and online and you can get away with that, okay. But I just feel bad if I had to do that. I won't do that, I swear. Unless it is uncontrollable and I have to, it's like a potty emergency and I have to, of course, I'm not going to do that on, ill. But yeah, I would not want to do that. That's rude. Okay, where is that? Okay, here. Oh my God. Thankfully, with this, if I screw up on inks, I can hide it with paint. But if I draw over the paint, let's have fun with that, shall we? Okay, so this, okay, this helps. Oh, it's 12:10. Okay. I should have lunch and maybe a nap. But oh no, today's garbage day. Ugh, I hate garbage day. I'm so sick of garbage day. He charged me over $100 last term of last week. Like, what the hell? If I didn't have to pay so many damn bills, I'd be like, ooh, I'd be rolling in money. Not to mention these damn bills keep escalating. What the hell? Shit. The service is still the same too. Hopefully they're not watching what I'm saying, but whatever. And then they charge me because I'm complaining about them. Oh no. Okay. All right. Oh, this is kind of cute. Very, very cute. Not super correct, but still very, very cute. What is that on the back? I didn't even notice that. I'm dumb. Oh, there's something here. Oh, there's something there too. Oopsie doodle. I made a boo-boo. I made boo-boos. Okay, so let's... Looks like a turtle shell. Maybe it's a helmet. That's a big-ass helmet, though. Okay. So there's that. And then this one's like right here. Okay, I see. Something like that. That's not bad. I kind of want this to be all baggy looking. This looks a little top heavy. Now that this is there, I wasn't paying attention. That's my fault. Now this looks super top, even top heavier than what I had before. Whoops. Okay. So despite which I still think it's really cute. I'll wrap this up in a few minutes. I also don't want to stay on too long and keep bothering and making the same run-on joke all over again. The same little petty 0 are not showing up, then 1 shows up, and I don't want to do that too much. I know it gets stale, but I have to entertain myself somehow. All right. Okay, so there's that. Oh, there's some numbers here. What the heck do I put on there? I don't know yet. Well, I have an idea, but not right now. Let's see. Let me at least get the legs. I'll figure out the feet later. The feet are... It looks like a chicken leg physique. Oh, no. Aw, okay. Still cute, but... Whew. Do any of you go to Disneyland now? I'm just wondering because my family and I were considering going there off and on, I think since last year, but then the ticket prices, and this is just general admission. I don't remember. It might have been ranging. They mentioned the starting range is from $89 or $90 to $200 to almost $300, give or take. And that's just for one day. And then there's 3 of us. And then if you want to go hang around another day, I just feel like it just feels like a black hole for all your money to just disappear over a whole family trip. And I think for nowadays, if you want to achieve a decent trip for Disneyland, you have to keep saving a ridiculous amount of money to have an actual good time. Otherwise, you're waiting in line, you're waiting in line, you're waiting in line. And I really hate waiting in line. I don't know why people put themselves through that, but I feel like because you paid for the experience, you might as well get your money's worth, and then you're waiting in line. But for you to actually have a good time, you have to pay even more money to have a better time, like those fast pass thingies I hear about. I don't know. I just feel like, and the ride's not even that long. It's like 4 or 5 minutes tops, usually. I don't know. I can't go on rides because I get sick easily. I don't mean like, projectile vomiting on everybody and people start screaming and hitting me with a purse. I mean, I just get really dizzy, and it's does not sound as bad unless you actually deal with it. Oh my God, I fucking hate it. I hate being dizzy. And so I can't do rides that much unless it's like the super safe baby rides. But even then I don't do that. I just buy merch, unfortunately. Affordable and what I can carry, of course. But it's really irritating. Especially when I wait for my family to go on their rides. And it's such a long way. It's like almost an hour unless you pay extra to bypass those general admission lines. It's like, that's freaking stupid. You're already paying a lot and you still have to pay more? Yes. unfortunately. You have to pay more. And so I don't know. I don't feel like it's worth going to Disneyland. Um, I'm not those, what are they? The Disney adults, I think. They're around my age, unfortunately. But hey, man, I don't want to rain on their parade. If that's what makes them happy, that's totally fine. Just don't force feed people into believing like you and, oh, you have to do it. You have to. No, don't. You're gonna get nowhere with me, okay? I'm quite stubborn. If I don't want to join things, I don't want to join. All right. So yeah, but because I do have a kid, I do wonder, like, is he missing out? Does he want to do the rides? Does he want to do this and that at this really expensive theme park? But the other thing is, he doesn't even like Disney. I think at most he likes Monsters Inc. And that was a short phase. He doesn't even watch the movies that much anymore. And he's not even big on Disney at all. And I don't blame him. I didn't really watch Disney that much growing up. Oh, no, I did have the videos, but I never did the Disney Channel. I think Care Bears was on the Disney Channel, and I did want to watch it, but I think all the rich kids had Disney, and I did not. I was like, oh, okay. But I think, no, we had money. It's just, they just didn't want to pay extra to buy Disney Channel. So I was like, oh, okay. Oh. Well, when I found out what Care Bears was about years and years later, I was like, ooh, I didn't miss jack shit. I did not care for Care Bears, unfortunately. Who was bothering me? Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. Can I wrap this up? I thought I was going to do this and I'll stop, but then I started working on the shoes. Should I make them bigger? I'll make this bigger. I don't know yet. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty when I'm trying to make things up as I go. Well, I do have a reference, but when I'm trying to customize it into my own thing or another version of it, and I don't know, then I don't know, unfortunately. Oh no, I made another boo-boo. This is supposed to be a bit longer. Here we go again. Okay, so there's that. So now I have to extend it a bit longer. Oh, they have this. And they have it here. They have this here. Okie dokie. And then there's something here. All right. Okay. So that, and there's, I'll make this a little bigger. Give him some nice heels. So he can dance all night in a spacesuit. Oh, I want this a little bit. Okay. And he has no arms. He has no arms. Poor boy. Okay, so I guess because of that, I have to extend this a little bit more. Do this thing here. Oh, goodness gracious, this is ugly. Wait, why do they have this? I don't even know. Oh, okay, so it extends down. All right. And then they meet. Okay, I see. I'm trying to make sense of the suit, okay? This is technically the third time I tried drawing a spacesuit. I assume this is a spacesuit, unless it's something else I am unaware of. A serious little piggy here. Okay. After this part here, I will wrap things up. Maybe tiny break before I close things off, because I don't want to be here too long. I'm already on here too long. Okay, so let me just wrap this part up. Right. Okay. So I will finish this later. I know I could finish it now, but I choose not to because I am a jerk. I don't know. Okay, so hey, not bad. All right. It's a little bit off. I think it's again slanting, but it's pretty good. I like it. I kind of wish this was a little bit baggier, or maybe he had a smaller form figure, but it's not too bad. I think this is okay. Maybe this is good enough to not that, but it's good enough to take a picture of it online on the I'm sorry, not online, on my iPad, and try to continue on from here. That would be pretty good. I want to experiment on that, and that sounds like fun to me. Yes. So this isn't bad. I like it. Like, how are the arm thingies? Oh, this one's a little off. Yeah, it's a little off. They're supposed to be level, and this one's higher than the other. I made a boo-boo. So anyway, I can still fix that in the other, on the iPad later on. So yeah. So what did we do today? Let's see. So I brought up some works in progress, new and old, an old finished project. Where did I put you? Where did I put your ass? Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh no. Well, it went somewhere, and it was an old project of Matryoshka dolls I did. I think it's a set of 5, but they can go a lot longer, from I think 6, 8, maybe 10. But I only have like a smaller set of 5 because I wasn't even sure I was going to make anything at all. And I did. And where the hell did I put it? What the hell? Okay. So anyway, and then I started to do the iPad, and the iPad and my camera were butting heads and did not want to cooperate because I'm a dinosaur and I don't know how to do things into the iPad itself yet. I just got it a few days ago. I'll figure it out eventually, but there's seriously no rush on my end because I don't feel like it right now. And so I'm just trying to get more accustomed to using Procreate a bit more, but I am still in the stubborn stages of still relying on traditional art. That's totally fine. Fine for me. I'm in no hurry, even though I should be hurrying because I am quite old, but it's okay. There were accidental face reveals because the iPad likes to wreck shit up, apparently. So if you want to see my ugly angle, by all means, you can watch this later. Or skip, and yeah, that's fine. So, and then because of that malfunction, that technical difficulty, I resumed working on Old Reliable Sketchbook, and it saved me the trouble of embarrassing myself any further, though it took me a long ass while to do it. And then he's cute. I like this. This isn't so bad. I know this is quite super simplistic. I just remembered I was not supposed to put Zashiki Buddha. I was supposed to put those Munchkin cats. I was gonna use a Munchkin cat for this, and I forgot, and it turned into Zashiki Buddha. But that's okay. I like the results either way. Maybe I can have like a whole team of these little critters, like a whole like Apollo, I don't know, Apollo cute animal campaign. I don't know. That would be kind of cute actually. And I could use my old pets that aren't around anymore because I miss them and I want to put them on there. But hey, man, ideas are ideas, and why not? So yeah, I think that'll be it for now. Thank you for those who came by a little bit, even though you did not come in to ask for the Korean War stuff. It's not in here, but they're around. What is it? So thank you again for the 16.9K. It might be 17K soon. I don't know, but thank you so much again. Thank you for the subscribers, comments, good and bad, and the likes. And there's probably dislikes I'm unaware of, but I don't have to look any further than that. And yes, have a great day, have a great lunch, have a great morning, noon, or night, wherever you are. And I'll see you again next time. Where are you? Okay. Okay.